Yes, hello. Hello again, everybody. I thought I'd come back to the Shakti issue because I was kind of hinting on my Kwanzaa Day 3 video just now that it had something to do with my hormones and all the rest of it. If you wonder what I'm talking about, last week I did an extensive vlog about a new approach to Shakti energy, Kundalini energy, by, sort of inviting the energy to come into my spine area and be transformed in there much more. If you want to see the details of that, I refer you back to that video because job done now for me. However, I thought it'd be fair or best to do a bit of an update as well, because not only did I get quite a serious migraine a couple of days after that. So there's one warning element there that I want to attach to this whole Shakti approach thing. 2 days after that, I had my period, so which was more than a week early. Now, I am 52 years old and a bit, so I can expect a bit of, general cycle, hormone cycle, imbalance, I suppose I could call that. But it's this is quite a lot to a big jump for the cycle. So I am assuming, of course, I cannot really measure anything. I don't go to the doctors because they'll only prescribe me pills and they don't want to listen to me, and they certainly don't know anything about the Shakti affair. And this is really quite new territory. So I am supposing here, and I suppose in the course of time we will figure this stuff out, because we always do, and I may be able to contribute to some of this figuring out, okay, in this way. I am assuming that the work I did on the Shakti channel really has really caused for a lot of extra Shakti energy to come into my system, into my metabolism, and so of course also into my hormonal apparatus, my organs and all the rest of it, which is actually quite interesting and quite cool. What I noticed is that there was a lot of detoxing going on. It was like my body was suffering really from the toxins, hence the headaches, plural really, because one was 1 day and a half and the other sort of almost started on the second day of the menstruation, but I managed to sort of wriggle my way out of that because I had an insane amount of herbal tea and green tea during the day. So I hydrated like there was no tomorrow, and that helped. And then I went in the bath, and then I slept a lot better, etc. And I had to take also a couple of painkillers, but I came out of that fairly well. But there were really 2 days where my circulation wasn't really up to what it's supposed to be, because it's winter and I had to drive someplace rather far away, and it took a lot of time. So I was sitting in the car, and then I was sitting with those people, and there was no walking and no forest and no, none of that good stuff. So, and no sunshine. So the toxins, my point of my story being, if you do this, take note of what happens in your body, because maybe you don't get this, maybe you do. There is no way of knowing just yet. But if you practice this Shakti type of meditation, the Shakti type of energy work, there is quite a big chance that all sorts of mechanisms will maybe reboot or something in your anatomy. And one of the central types of things that you get is toxins being released into the bloodstream. hence the headaches, muscle pains, tendon and joint pains and all that type of stuff. And if, of course, you are in the situation where you want to do this type of meditation and you're, out in the woods and you're walking 10 miles every day, you will not have this type of experience as long as you hydrate. So, okay? So I just wanted to put this out there as a tiny Shakti work update because I think it's fairly important. I don't really need to take any extra vitamins or pills like that. I have had some extra citrus fruit for the vitamin C because I've always perceived that the citrus has a direct effect on my oxygen intake. So that'll, make me feel much better, especially if I have a risk of getting headaches. So the citrus, the lemon and orange and grapefruit juice, freshly pressed, is my go-to medicine really for in headache situations. I don't get headaches that often. It's not like I have them every week or so. It's just that it's very much hormonally related, and whenever there's a problem in there, I will try to go outside and get some fresh air and get some exercise and stuff. But in wintertime and in these surroundings, it tends to be a bit more, it's a bit of a challenge sometimes. So all that was already there, and it's like the Shakti work has made it worse. It has made it more of a problem, really. So I just want to warn people about this, that you shouldn't just go headlong into this type of stuff without proper hydration and proper, sleeping well and looking after yourself in every possible way. So there you go. That's that bit out of the way. Now we can go to decks, which is, of course, also quite interesting. So see you soon, guys.